Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Potato! Is that all you know? Oh, what's so nice now out of your eyes? I think not.
他们打真开心。哇，我忘记这个，先管他们，我忘记这个要怎么用啊，在这。狮子座。
Is that the best you got?
诶，你们打完了？ 刺杀时间。
What was that?
Crazy.
Revelio.
这个强盗也不是这样没。
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Crazy.
Leviosa.
Is this your
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
No.
Revelio.
Still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Bombarda.
Hey.
Revelio. Incendio.
这里我来过。对，重点是要收集新件，是不是？
Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
应该是要继续下去。哎，山怪。哦，对了，我在这边打过那一个，打过这有些硬的东西。
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
好了。 对。哦，比较冷却的是不是？
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Crucio! Depulso! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio.
哦，之前没来过的，没来过的地方。
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo.
这个不会。
Revelio.
对嘛，我记得这里我来过。嗨，松鼠。
Descendo. Revelio.
好。记得这里会跳出蜘蛛，是不是？ 而且打完就没了。
Revelio. Flipendo.
哟，还是学长。我没有学姐。
This must be Sorona's box of letters. take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything.
Revelio.
狗狗，过来，下去，翻圈，起飞，过来，下去。刚好，我先顺便去卖骑兽，先去当盗猎者。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
我是个盗猎者。
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
迷踪鸟流，对个马流。长得怎么那么奇怪？你们都先留着好。
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
哎，
Revelio.
西罗纳，对，我还要去卷轴。这。
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able...
Oh, thank
thank you.
you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand, and not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through, well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Dun, 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 dun,
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
繁殖。
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
开，哎，弄出来。
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
只要你想就有。
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
哇，太诡异了吧，太适合了吧。 这么诡异是可以的吗？啊哦，就这样繁殖后代啊？啊嗯，啊青蛙都被关在里面了，笑死。所以这边应该也是需要一个喂食盆啊，但我好像还有可以，我就建在这吧。门口让你们吃饭。 既然可以吃饭，就可以玩玩具。我会自己去吃饭吗？加崩哦！哦，自己吃了，自己吃了。啊，这种不吃的我来喂。蟾蜍的油是不给马的。 感谢你。起飞了 ，OK。有一下，万一是有上面一个，这边也一个，这个应该是适合水生生物的，只是。Hello， 你们要不要吃饭啊？如果放着你们也不吃，还是得要我来喂是吗？食物跟着飞。咚。
Wingardium Leviosa。
说好的鹰马爱玩呢？是不是在骗？
Wingardium Leviosa。
哎呀
Flipendo。
哎呦，终于开完了是吧？
Leviosa。
啊，你开完了，我顺便把你一起飞了。 好温馨的画面。冲啊！哇，不玩了。 打远就不玩了。
Wingardium Leviosa。
我要走了，拜拜。等下就去。 接主线啊，再拿一下我的药水。 可以摆一块石头。在哪里？
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
嗨，你乖。
Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Crucio. Deborso. Arresto Memento. Bombarda.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
还好，没事，他活得好好的。
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. Does the name Horntown Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
你正在做傻事啊，孩子。
This way.
没有我，你早就凉了啊。你的既然要做，那我就要把帽子拉起来。那看起来比较前行的感觉。
A centaur. Tread carefully.
嗨。
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
打架。走快一点 ，Puppy。
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
What?
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers.
Revelio.
Poachers, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here.
Hey.
Let's get a better lay of the land.
不知道就，现在又可以。
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lassie.
Don't tell us.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lucky?
你只要负责看就好了。
Revelio.
剩几个？3个。那我要玩。
Someone's going to regret this
你怎么没有飞下去？
What have you done?
Descendo. Accio. Revelio. Bombada. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
哎，那个掉下去了是不是？
You'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
橄榄菜是我丢的吗？我的咒虐准备好了。
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it.
我不要，去玩。
I could swear there's something.
这种是过不去啊，可惜啊。
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside.
我的橄榄菜嘞？橄榄菜真的在咬人。
Let's get this over.
Rebellion.
会咬人的橄榄菜和炒橄榄菜。
Bombarder. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarder.
打不进去。
Rebellion.
Did you hear those weapons? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Wow.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon on. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
这样走太慢了啦，我受不了。我按到橄榄菜。
Hello, Hamura. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elemental surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Rebellion.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact. Someone there?
Little prude.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
You've made a mistake.
Hey. 这一招呢？我完全无敌好手，看来要选到。
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
没了，繁殖，月亮，不然我先去把这个星盘找一找。 记得这个星盘的位置应该是在这吗？黑符，应该是吧，虽然忘记具体位置。
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Descendo. Flipendo. Accio.
Laudo.
Bombarda.
Hello， 你有没有过？
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Crucible.
嗯，捡不到，沉下去了，舌头沉下去。
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
看他忙一下。
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
我记得这里好像曾经已经玩过了，那就不管它。
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
那找到喽。
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
那是必须的 ，easy easy。等我去上厕所。
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
我可以当几百人吗？
I did find it. However, I've taken a liking to it, so I'm going to keep it.
What? But you can't. It doesn't belong to you.
Finders keepers, Grace.
I can't believe this. Father's stupid oath just cost us a priceless family artifact. I hope your new astrolabe brings you nothing but sorrow. If you can even work out how to use it. I knew I should have done the dive myself. Father's wishes be damned.
哼。所以，请问我这个星盘可以干嘛？我也不能用啊，留着也不能干嘛。OK， 我还你，我还你。
Hello, Grace. I followed.
Oh.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have enough to find the treasure.
那你还不如不要给。20块算了，我们免费还你吧。只有20块。
Hello.
来送你，送你。
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly...
Hi. 来呀！你为什么过不来？这什么 bug 吗？哎，你现在又可以动了。啊，你又回去了。这到底是什么 bug？ 卫士里哦，我可以去那个水哦。嗯，那怎么看起来可以从外面绕过去啊？中塔区图书馆。
Revelio.
所以我可以用游的进去。什么神奇的地方啊
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
啊，在这。
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet with 3 broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
捡到500块，超爽的。
Revelio.
这也不是有呼噜焰吗？对啊，这里应该要有呼噜焰。刚刚怎么没有看到呼噜焰？还是不一样的地方？
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio.
哦，原来是不一样的地方。这里看起来过不去。
Dead? What do you mean, dead? I am insulted to my soul, completely and utterly mortified. Why,
Lumos.
I could.
OK。哦。 那我用游的出去好了。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
是哪位？罗伯兹。
Incendio. Revelio.
为什么要？鹈鹕喜欢吃吐司。哎，原来你会跳水，你应该怎么跳下去？你有什么烦恼吗？
I think like a stone.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well,
technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Descendo.
这里好像是温室。
Revelio.
雾猫。
Incendio. Revelio.
这里还有。进啊！ 这里吗？啊
Revelio.
Mm-hmm. 这里我开过了。
Book, Professor Weasley.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
我还真不知道哎。
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
不好猜。
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
我只知道这一
According
个
to。Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or
大家都
false?
只知道金探子。
Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio want to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
《变形课》，变形术教室嘞，不是应该有一个教室吗？啊，找到了。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her postcards into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of them.
塞阿斯蒂安 ，OK。我先去陪斗鬼马玩一玩，再去找你。大幅增加伤害者尸尾喵。哦 ，OK。有人刚花的最快，我应该只要一个就好。有人刚要中型，这是小型，所以只能做这些。小斗鬼马在哪儿？啊，是蟾蜍啊！啊，在这啊！白痴！
There, not going to hurt you.
我是要喂你吃饭，我以为把你吸进来到第三角。
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
《妖精鱼》好难，迪克。
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
OK， 今天到这，晚点再玩，吃个饭。OK。